Greetings, fellow underdogs. Underpunch Swinson here, and we're bringing our very first battle of the channel, and I'm excited because, oh my goodness, we're going up against Toki the Bear. What an exciting IGN. I wonder what kind of broken team my opponent's going to bring today. Oh man. Oh man! Alright, so we see Executor. We see man! Porygon? Yo, I'm not ready for this team. Okay. Oranguru, I've never seen that thing competitively. Pretty sure it was a double battler, but we're going to lead with our Jolteon. We're bringing Jolteon, Scizor, Mimikyu, Marowak, LYCANROCK, Midnight, of course, and our Slowcyst. And he has a Slowbro too, so that's something. So I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. I think I literally say that about every single battle that I get into. So let's go ahead and hop right into this battle. Let's hop right into this battle. I don't think we saw any immunities on my opponent's team, but we do know that Executor is tanky. He leads off with the Porygon 2, which is expected because it's pretty tanky. I'm expecting this thing to want to Toxic me. Oh my! He traced my Voltage Orb. Wow! Wow! My opponent is real. So we don't want to stay in on this. We really don't. There's really not much I can do here. I cannot Volt Switch him because he traced my Voltage Orb. I think my best bet is to either go out into Scizor to predict this Toxic, or go out into Marowak to predict a Thunder. So I'm going to go out into Scizor. There's no reason not to. I don't think this thing packs Flamethrower, and if it does, my opponent's real. If it does, my opponent is super real. Trick Room. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not too worried about that. I have Marowak on my team. There's not too much this thing can do to me, and I'm going to U-turn out here. He'll probably stay in because he's tankier. He has the Thunderbolt. Okay, it shouldn't do too much. This thing isn't that offensive. Hopefully it isn't. I don't get parried. I don't get parried. Awesome. Doesn't do that much damage, but allows me to go into who I want to. I think we should go into Mimikyu here, or our LYCANROCK, and just start firing off. Yeah, I'm going to go to my LYCANROCK and just start firing off Stone Edges. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. You probably want to go on a Slowbro or something here. He could stay in, but there's no reason not to go for a Stone Edge. So I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge. I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge. We go for a Stone Edge every single time here. There are a handful of things, like I said, he could switch into. Slowbro, because Slowbro has Regenerator. I remember his whole team. I know he had Slowbro. I know he had Delmise. He goes for the Ice Beam, which is going to be super effective. No, it's not going to be super effective. I'm sorry, I'm Rock type, so it's not going to be super effective. For a second, I thought it was Ground. Does a decent amount of damage. He doesn't have Regenerator, so again, there's no reason to not fire off into the Stone Edge. He's probably going to switch into Slowbro here. He has the Recover. Oh, my Lanta. This is going to be the most stall game of the century. Which I think I'm okay with, honestly. Because I could just go out into Scizor and set up Swords Dances. Plus, I have Roost on Scizor, so there's really no reason not to. I could also go out into Marowak, because I resist his Ice Beam and I also resist his Thunderbolt. But this thing is going to be a pain to deal with, so I'm going to go out on the Scizor, try to get a Recover off and maybe a U-turn. Trick Room is also still out, but that's okay. I just don't want to take too much damage. I don't have any way to sustain with my Korvoka. It has Assault Vest, but hopefully he doesn't get any freeze hacks here. I'm completely okay with taking as much damage as I can with Scizor, because Scizor has leftovers. It's tanky. It's got it all going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and roost up here. Recover my HP back. So we see that he does have the recover. He's probably gonna go for a Thunderbolt here. I'm gonna set up here. There's no reason not to. If he's gonna stay in and play the slow game, hopefully I don't get parried. That's the only thing I can hope for. I hope I don't get parried when he Thunderbolts me. That's my only thing. So we see this thing is gonna be really annoying to deal with, which is completely okay. I'm just gonna set up Swords Dances. There's no reason not to. He probably would want to switch out here himself. Hopefully, like I said, the only thing that is going to stop me if I get parried. But I'm just going to say there's no reason not to set up sword advances here. There's really not. I can see him switching out here. So part of me wants to go for the U-turn to predict that. I don't really know. I don't really know what he's going to do. I really don't. I can also see him recovering here. I'm just going to U-turn. I'm just going to U-turn. Just in case he switches out. I can see him staying in. Okay, he does stay in. So I should have stayed in myself. But that's completely okay. Like I said, as long as I don't get parried. And I should be able to... No, he's trick roomed. It does take a lot of damage from what we see. I don't know how slow this thing is. Because part of me wants to go out into Marowak and kind of dust him off now. But I think I'm still faster than him. This thing is really frustrating, as we see. This tactic is it like this battle has been going on for so long already, only for this one Pokemon. It's really annoying. We're just gonna try to go for our Flare Bits to take this thing out. I think he's still faster than me with the Trick Room. As I know that the dimensions switched, but I don't know which one is faster, technically, because of the Trick Room. I want to say still him, but who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? But I know Marowak is slow in general. But you know, I shouldn't probably make Marowak as slow as possible, so that when anyone does run a Trick Room, he probably could go in a slow roll here. Okay, so I'm faster. Hopefully it takes him out. Because if we can get rid of this thing, that'd be huge. Yes, we get rid of the annoying Porygon. I should lose a decent amount of health because that thing was fat and tanky, but that's okay. We got rid of the threat. I can see him going on the slow bro himself here, which if he does, that's pretty bad for us because we don't have a lot of water immunity. Caesar doesn't want to take a Scald Burn. This thing doesn't want to take a Scald, obviously. Although I can probably live a Scald with Kalista, but I don't know if I want to take one because I don't think it's gonna one-hit Oko Slowbro. He goes out in a Harambe, which is the Oranguru, which is a pretty good name for Oranguru. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this thing carries. I don't know what it carries at all, but I don't think I want to stay in. I don't think I want to stay in at all. I either want to go into my own Slowbro or I want to go into my Korobaka, and I think I want to go into my Korobaka. I don't know what this thing gets. I really don't, and that's kind of scary with and of itself. I know it's a normal Psychic type, but I don't know what it gets. So I'm going to play it safe and go into my Assault Vester because I know it's a special attacker. I mean, he could have the Psyshock, which would be really bad for us, but I can't see him going for a defensive move like Psyshock on Arcalista, which is a physically defensive tank. So I'm going to go into my Korobaka and take this Psychic. Could have went into Slowbro as well because I knew that he was going to go for a Psychic type move, but it's completely fine. Wow, he gets the special defense drop. Dimensions turn to normal, which is completely cool. I kind of want to go into my Slowbro here because my defense dropped. Yeah, I'm going to go into my Slowbro. There's no reason not to. I know Slowbro is physically defensive, but I don't know what this thing gets. I don't know if it gets Shadow Ball. I don't know if he has a hidden power. I know, like I said, I know he has normal, and I know he has and he's normal and Psychic. But I don't know what he could get. He probably might go for a Psyshock here if he has it. I don't know what else this thing gets. If it gets Shadow Ball or something else. I don't know anything about this Pokemon, which is really cool. I'm really excited to do these battles. This is really scary, man. This is really, really, really scary. Not knowing what Pokemon to go out into. If I did not get that special defense drop there, I would have for sure stayed in. I would have for sure stayed in. I don't know what this thing can pack. So I'm going to go ahead and recover up here. You know, I'm going to Calm Mind. I'm going to Calm Mind in case he does something crazy. Maybe he'll switch out into his Delmise. Maybe we'll see the Delmise. Wow, he's real. He's real! So he's using the Calm Mind too. Just like us. I can't imagine this thing being too fast. But I'm going to go ahead and Calm Mind up too. Because I'm Slowbro, man. I'm Slowbro. So we're going to see a bit of a... I wouldn't say a stall war. But we're going to see a bit of a... You know, a little... a throwdown. I don't know what this thing could be packing. And if he does have something that's going to, you know, wreck us... that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. Woo! He has the Thunderbolt. That's so scary. I didn't know he had Thunderbolt. So I went for Calm Mind again, which is not good, which is not good at all, because he does have the Psychic, and he's probably faster than our Kalista. Because like I said, I don't know this thing at all. I really don't. But that's not good, man. This Oranguru is getting too unsafe for me to deal with, and I really don't like that. I don't think I could take it out the Thunderbolt. I really don't think I could take it out the Thunderbolt. I really don't. But I don't know what to do here. I know I can take another hit with anything that he does with my Korobaka, so I kind of want to Stone Edge him. But for now, I say we just sack off our Slowbro. There's really not much else we can do here. Plus, I know he's going to be faster. I'm just going to Side Shock. Maybe, I know it's going to be resisted. He Calm Minds. That's actually really nice. That's really nice for us. I know, like I said, I know he's going to resist the Side Shock, but maybe we can get some damage off, because obviously if I hit him specially, he Calm Minded, so I'm not going to do too much damage there. But that's actually good, so we can get as much damage off as possible, chip it away, because I'm just going to sack off my Slowbro at this point. I know he's going to go for the Thunderbolt. We know he's going to go for the Thunderbolt. I don't have any Dark types on my team, so that's unfortunate, because I would switch into my Kalista right now to withstand the Thunderbolt, or to, you know, suck it in with the Lightning Rod, because I know he's going to Thunderbolt. We know he's going to Thunderbolt right now. There's no reason for him not to. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe we can save Slowbro. Maybe we can save Slowbro. I know he's going to Thunderbolt right now. If he doesn't, he's real. But if he doesn't, he's real, and he does, which is perfectly fine. Which is crazy, because we know he's going to Psychic now. He has to Psychic now, but I'm not going to play any more Switch games. I know Kalista's not going to be able to live whatever he does, but at the same time, I'm kind of just like, I don't really care about what he wants to do. I think we just sack off Kalista here. I think Kalista's put in the work that she needed to. So we're just going to go ahead and Flare Blitz. We know he's going to outspeed us, but there's not much else we can do. But I feel like Slowbro was really useful. I feel like Slowbro was really useful. Like I said, I don't know what else this thing can do. It can't be hit by Ghost moves because it is normal typing. So we're gonna go out into Mimikyu. We're gonna play this completely safe and go out into Mimikyu, since Mimikyu can take a hit from this thing. I'm just gonna play rough, man. We're just gonna go ahead and play rough. I'm going to Swords Dance and play rough. Hopefully the play rough actually connects, because that would be really unfortunate if it didn't. So I'm going to take a free hit from this thing. Hopefully it's not carrying something weird like Will-O-Wisp. Like I said, I don't know this thing's moveset. This guy's team is really annoying. It's not even like difficult to beat. It's just really annoying. Hopefully this play rough connects, because if this play rough connects, I can smash this thing. I don't know if it's physically, defensively tanky, or what have you. But play rough, please connect. Not playing any games with this thing. Our play rough. Wow, our play rough missed. And that's gonna take out my Xeno. Whoa, Xeno, you're real. Xeno. Okay, that's really good. Because hacks, man, hacks are not good. Hacks are not good, man. They're not good. I don't like hacks at all. Unfortunately, I fainted due to my. Unfortunately, I did faint due to my life orb, but that, I mean, that's unfortunate, because if my first play rough would have connected, I wouldn't have had that problem. So he has a few options of who he can go out into here, which is really scary for the most part. But I'm gonna go back out into my Kelly, hopefully get a Volt Switch off on the Slowbro. He could have that Executor as well, which is also scary. No, he goes into Majournia, which is really smart for him. And I don't like this thing at all. So we're gonna just Volt Switch. It could, I think it could Calm Mind. It could do a handful of things as well. We're just gonna go ahead and Volt Switch out of here. This guy's team is really annoying. That Mimikyu situation was really unfortunate for me, because I really needed that thing, man. I really did. I don't want to be that guy and say like I needed it, but the fact that I missed that play rough was absolutely huge. Like I literally could have got the sweep right there had I connected that. Trick Room, okay, that's completely fine. I'm not sure if I outspeed this thing in Trick Room, or if this thing is slower than me, or like if he's spec to be slower than me. But we're just gonna go ahead and Scald, man. So we see it's carrying leftovers, as are we. which is kind of scary at the same time. I'm going to go for the Side Shock. I know this thing is really defensive in general. No, I'm going to Calm Mind. I know it's really risky, but I'm going to... Yes, okay. I was expecting to be slower, so I'm going to Calm Mind in case he decides to go for a direct attack. And then I'm just gonna like Scald or something, man. There's not really much I can do here. Goes for the Thunder. He has the Thunderbolt. Man, everyone on this guy's team has Thunderbolt. I mean, and it makes sense because most of his team is really like special defensive. Or not special defensive, but you know, can be affected by water attacks. So it makes sense. He's probably just gonna keep firing off Thunderbolts here, and I think that's okay because I'm gonna go for a Scald. There's no reason not to. I can always recover up as long as I don't get parried after this. Paralysis did get a nerf. A burn would be really nice. A burn would be... No, we don't see the burn. Okay. So maybe I should recover back up and then Calm Mind. Maybe I should recover back up and then Calm Mind. This guy's team is really, really frustrating, man. But I'm hoping to bring home the W off of this game. He does outwin this little stall war because he has leftovers as well. So I'm going to slack off, get some HP back, hopefully Calm Mind up, etc., etc. This guy's team is super annoying. I should just Calm Mind it again. Like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is getting paralyzed. The hacks in this game are way too real, man. The hacks in this game are way too real, so I'm really worried about that Thunderbolt. I'm really worried about that the Paralysis Thunderbolt. But I have no option here but to Calm Mind this turn and then recover up next turn. Because this thing is special defensive. So it's not going to do me any good to try to Scald it. Like I said, the burn really would have helped me there, but I have no choice, man. If he crits me here or if he gets a paralysis on me, that's going to be huge. And I don't really like fighting this thing, man. This guy's team is really, really annoying. Don't get powered. Don't get powered slow, bro. Okay, word. So on our next turn, we should be able to recover back up. Hopefully I can get a burn. Man, I have the worst luck getting Scald burns when I need them. Oh, that's not good. The dimensions return to normal on the turn when I need it the most. Hopefully I can survive this Thunderbolt. I'm not really going to try to switch out here. Hopefully Slowbro can live it. Yes, he does. He lives on 11. Awesome! Slowbro, you're so fat! This is actually really good for me. This is actually really, really good for me now. Do I go for another Calm Mind? No, I don't go for another Calm Mind. I think I slack off one more time to be at max HP ish or so. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it doesn't crit or get a burn on me. He's not going to trick room again. There's no reason for him not to. No power, no power. Okay, we're in the money. Slowbro is in there. Slow sis, should I say? My team is all girls except for Mimikyu. That's pretty funny. All right, man. So we're just gonna fire off Skulls. There's no reason not to. Hopefully we get a burn. We can clearly live any Thunderbolt that it does. I have leftovers. We're in the money. I'm not sure if Slow Sis can sweep, but I'm really good against this thing. And I deserve that. I deserve to get through after Mimikyu missed that play rough, man. Mimikyu missing that play rough was absolutely huge. So I deserve it, man. I really do. I'm not going to be one of those guys and, you know, sit there and say, well, what hack shouldn't have came my way, but I deserve that, man. After Mimikyu missing that play rough was absolutely huge. I should have won this whole battle by now. But we're gonna just Scald again. Why aren't we getting a burn, man? Oh my Lanta. I feel like I should be getting a burn on this thing, but I'm not. Get burned! Like, how do you get scalded 5 times in a row and not get burned? What is this thing, man? I should be fine though. I should be. Like, barring that he doesn't crit me or get a paralyze on me, I should be fine, man. I should be. Keyword should be. I should have played it safe and slacked off last time. But I'm fine. And I don't think this thing gets access to any recovery move, so we should be completely fine. I could be an idiot and Calm Mind up again right now, but I'm not going to. There's really no reason not to. Although this thing isn't getting burned. But from the pace of how things are going right now, it actually looks like I don't want to say outstall this thing, but I definitely we out whatever this thing is doing to us with this Thunderbolt. So clearly, as we saw from the very first Thunderbolt that it did to us, it has a high special attack. I don't know most of the stats of the Pokemon from 7th Gen, but we see this thing faint. I'm expecting to see Executor now. There's no reason for him not to go out into Executor, which we are packing the Hidden Power Ice on our Jolteon. But I'm not going to switch into him because Jolteon's way too fragile. But there's no reason my opponent should not go into the Executor now. Or, wait, he has Delmise too. I forgot about Delmise. Oh my goodness. I guess he can go on the Delmise too because Delmise is physical. I mean, I guess he has options. There's a lot of Pokemon this guy can go out into. I mean, he can go into his own Slowbro. Yeah, no, he can go into anyone on his team, honestly. Yeah, he does go out into Delmise. I mean, I could try to risk it, but I don't think that's a good idea. I know this thing is Grass and Ghost. My Scizor, well, actually, this thing gets an ability that makes it like part Steel typing as well. So, I have a lot of options to deal with this thing, but not here. This is a really tough position to be in, man. I kind of just want to sack off my Korobaka. I mean, I know he's going to go for the grass move. I mean, I kind of want my Scizor alive, especially for that Slowbro. It's way too risky. It's way too risky. There's really, I just don't have a lot of options here. I really, really don't. I could probably try to go out into Jolteon and take a hit, but I don't think it's worth it. So we're just going to leave Slowbro in and sack Slowbro off. It's just not worth it, man. Maybe I can try to get a burn. If I can get a burn here, that's great. If not, that's awesome. It's a crit, though. It didn't burn, but it's a crit. He goes for the power-up, which is going to take us out, but that's completely fine. Slowbro did everything that it had to do. I wanted one burn in this game. I literally scalded, what, 5-6 times and didn't get one burn? But I am safe to go out in Jolteon and just start Shadow Balling the life out of everyone on his team. I mean, he could go out into Executor because that thing is fat. But there's no reason for me not to shoot off Shadow Balls. Also, I do know that Executor gets access to Fire Blast. So that's something I got to watch out for. But Shadow Ball should take this thing out. My Jolteon is Choice Specs. Had this thing with me from day one, of course. So I'm expecting the Executor here. You wouldn't want to go out in a Slowbro. Man, this is a crazy battle, man. This guy's team is really stall heavy. With that Porygon especially, man, that was ridiculous. So yeah, he does go out into the Executor. Like I said, this thing does pack Fire Blast. His last two Pokemon are Executor and Slowbro, so I should preserve this thing. I really, really should. I don't know what this thing is going to do to me, but he probably wants to Fire Blast. And I do need my Korobak, my Jolteon, so I'm not going to stay in here. But does he Fire Blast or does he go for a Grass move? I mean, he also has Dragon too. I'm just going to sack off Scizor. Like I said, I know this thing packs fire moves, so I'm expecting him to either predict me to switch out into Scizor, but it's fine. There's really nothing I can do. I do have the Hidden Power Ice. The only really thing he can do, he kills for the Trick Room. Wow. This guy is real, man. This guy is so real. This guy is way realer than I am. This guy is realer than I can ever be. And that's not good for us because now he can attack our Jolteon. I didn't expect the Trick Room. I know this guy has a fire move. I know he has a fire move. I do. I really, really do. There's no reason that he shouldn't have the fire move for my Scizor. So part of me wants to switch out in the Korobaka. I say we just switch out in the Korobaka. I just need to preserve things as long as I can. I'm not really trying to stall out the Trick Room necessarily, but yeah, he does have the Flamethrower. I knew he had that. He's probably going to get a burn here. I mean, I couldn't get Skull Burns, but I wouldn't be surprised if he got a burn here. No, he doesn't. He doesn't! So he's going to go for the Grass move, obviously. We're still in Trick Room. I know he's going to go for the Grass move. I could easily switch back out in the Scizor, but I don't think there's any reason to play a stall game. I'm just going to Sucker Punch. And then go into Jolteon, and then Hidden Power Ice this thing away. So we see the Energy Ball. Jolteon is special defensive. We saw Flamethrower, we saw Energy Ball. That means this thing is special defensive. I don't know if this thing gets access to Draco Meteor. If he does, I think we lose this game. But it really depends if this guy knows that we have Hidden Power Ice. That's the big thing right here, because this thing is Dragon and Grass. That's all this thing comes down to right now. If he switches out, then he wins the game. Well, actually, no. Trick Room is still up, so if he kills me here, I don't know if this thing gets access to Draco Meteor. I don't know what this Pokemon is, to be honest, but it's beyond me, man. But we knew he was gonna end. We knew he was gonna do a grass move, like I said. She avoided the Draco Meteor. She's real. He deserves that because I missed that play off earlier. That is fair. Wow. Wow, that's huge. That is absolutely huge. Now we can switch into our last Mon and then Thunderbolt. I mean, actually, this thing could Calm Mind up. I mean, I should be fine. No, he could do the same thing I did to him. All right, you know what? If he Calm Minds, it'll be fine because I'm fast. No, Trick Room is still up. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna U-turn. I'm gonna U-turn. There's no reason for him not to Calm Mind here. He knows I'm spec'd. He has to know I'm spec'd by now. So he could U-turn. I'm faster, etc., etc. Oh, I didn't expect Mega Slowbro. I did not expect the Mega Slowbro. Wow, that's huge. Okay, he goes for the Scald, which is completely okay with us. If we get burned here, that's completely fine. First turn burn. Okay, that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. What I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna Swords Dance and I'm gonna U-turn because he's probably gonna Calm Mind here. If he doesn't Calm Mind, the Dimensions turn normal, which is actually perfect. If he doesn't Calm Mind here, he's probably gonna Scald to get rid of me, and that's completely fine. But I want to do as much damage as possible. And I know this thing's special attack is pretty high, but I think Jolteon can live a hit. I'm pretty sure Jolteon can live a hit from this thing, man. I know it's kind of risky, but Jolteon's special defense is pretty high. Well, actually, he could Side Shock. There's no reason he would Side Shock a Caesar. Or is he real? That's the question right there. If he's real or not. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Kelly. Wait, I have Roost. Should I Roost? Am I real? He could Scald me. I don't know, man. We're gonna U-turn. I'm expecting Kelly to live. I want to do as much damage to this thing as I possibly can. That didn't do a damn thing. This thing is so fat. I should have just switched out, knowing that it was gonna Scald the first turn. And I know, obviously, I know he has Slack Off. I know he has a Slack Off, man. I'm not stupid. I know he has a Slack Off. He just getting out for the Scald. I'm gonna live that just fine. Hopefully, I don't get burned. Wow, look at this thing right now. This thing is so fat. There's no reason for him to not Slack Off here, from what I'm thinking. Kelly! Yo, that did so much damage. That did so much damage. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do here. I should have Thunderbolted. A Thunderbolt would have taken it out. I didn't expect to do that much because it was Calm-Minded. All right, that's perfect. I expected him to Slack Off, but he didn't. That's perfect. So Kelly is going to be able to wrap this game up, which is absolutely incredible. Wow, that was a crazy game, man. We're going to go for swag points and go for a Shadow Ball because there's no reason not to. I think if my opponent slacked off there, actually I could hit him Power Ice him, but I'm not going to risk it. I think my opponent could have slacked off there and for sure outstalled me just a little bit. But that was an absolute incredible game to my opponent. Wow, man. Really, really, really good battle, especially for a first battle. I don't even know what to say, but man, the Draco Meteor missing Jolteon and the Play Rough missing, who did Play Rough miss? I don't remember, but the Play Rough missing was absolutely huge in that battle. But I mean, hacks for hacks, right? That's what happens. But anyway, that was a good battle. I'm gonna get the heck up out of here, guys. Just remember, together we can overcome the odds. Underpunch Swinson out.